Welcome to another official release of Bforartists version 4.5.0. This release is based on the latest from the main trunk of Blender 4.5.0 and 5.00. This is the future of Blender, and this is the current version of Blender that all branches fork from. The new splash screen is kindly provided by Prashant Subasinghe, the latest winner of the splash screen competition that we hosted in the Discord server with over 10 entries. It was a fun game, and if you'd like to watch back on the winners, you can visit one of our sponsors' YouTube channel, Trainer Media, which is myself, to watch the show. You could also potentially play in the near future in October or November. This particular release is special because this is the Asset Shelf usability upgrade with a massive 169 tasks with a lot of love and details also from Blender. The first usability upgrade are the Asset Shelf import properties now available in the bottom right of your assets. Now you can link, append and reuse data, and now automatically link and override your assets directly from the Asset Shelf and Asset Browser, on top of opting in to add in as an instance and add it to the center of the world when importing collections. With the Asset Shelf updates, we've also had a node editor polish pass where node group indicators show in the node groups of the relations panel. Panel checkboxes user experience has been consistently updated, and there has been a massive refactor by Quackaroonie to the add nodes panel so it draws faster, and also group operators have been moved into the toolshelf and under the node operator to make things consistent for the add menu. Also new to the built-in presentation slides add-on is the new inserts new slides scene operator, so that you can add new slides with a setup of linked collections for common data and your camera data for a new slide. This add-on was used to make this presentation. We also added new social media render presets for vertical, square, portrait, and landscape standards for social networking. Now you can render for your phone. We also worked very hard to give you some interface polish along with everything from Blender, with more robust columns for the tab toolshelf and panel theme updates along with the Blender 5.0 changes coming soon. And this release also comes with new default assets including the mesh lines and silhouette node group with decoupled silhouette and inverse hull lines and many controls including polygonization, intersections, and color and material overrides. This also includes weight painting to also define the width of your lines and also allow screen space radius. The next new asset comes with a setup wizard to blend normals by proximity. In this case, all you need to do is drag the collection into the scene in append mode at best, add it in, select the collection you want to apply the system, and hit OK. Once this is done, this will give us the ability to blend the normals of the mesh into the actual shape. So in geometry nodes, you can now add inherit smoothness, and you can also inherit materials. The way this works is it takes the source geometry material or smoothness and applies it to a target generated geometry setting. So what else is new and updated from Blender? First things first, we have new color jitter in brushes, and it's exposed to the sidebar for consistency. Now we have a new playhead header dropdown with added iconography and hidden property indicators. We also have new light temperature and exposure settings with hidden property indicators, consistency between Eevee and cycles, and float properties left. We also have new compositor nodes, as we now have texture nodes directly in the compositor with image coordinates and relative to pixel dimensions, and new socket inputs with changes to color correction and color balance nodes. We also have more settings in the glare node. We also have more explicit tooltips and labels for the new grease pencil anti-aliasing system so that an artist knows what it is. We also have spreadsheet built-in attributes with a toggle exposed to the top right of the header along with other visibility toggles. And we added a lot of love to the point cloud edit mode. with header menu icons and operators. We also have a new shader node for the new volume coefficient shader, and Colada has been removed, but there is a rumor that there's possibly another replacement in development, as this file format is still used very broadly. More features from Blender include gizmos in the compositor, camera OSL shader scripts, compositor node trees are a thing now. Scenes can be saved as assets. Asset snapshot operators exist in the asset browser in the sidebar. There are new grease pencil operators including outline, convert to curve. There's a sequencer slip improvement. Drag and drop collections to surfaces is a thing now. Cursor rotation for snapping. A new Vulkan backend which is more performant. Sequencer HDR support. Shape key copying. Much performance in many areas. New relocate linked asset operator. And per bone type visibility. Oh, and new field statistics nodes. This entire project is thanks to you for making art with this. I also want to mention as one of the sponsors that supports Quackaroni through Ko-Fi. Let's be for artists and directly support your favorite developers, including myself or other developers who have worked on this project and Blender, so they can continue making what you love best. So thank you Teleporte, Quackaroni, Sean Robertson, Killen Smalls, Rainer, Iyad Ahmed, Blenix, Z Night Trunk Fam, and Razors 45 Studios for all your contributions and for keeping this alive. So download Bforartists 4.5.0 free today from www.bforartists.de/download or from the Blender Launcher version 2, Windows App Store or Flat. And enjoy!